Have you ever gazed at the night sky and wondered how many satellites are orbiting the Earth right now? Our journey begins in the year 1957, a time when the world was on the cusp of a technological breakthrough. The Soviet Union launched the first-ever satellite, Sputnik 1, into space. This event, a marvel of human ingenuity, sparked a sense of excitement and curiosity around the globe. The beep-beep sound from Sputnik, transmitted through the vast expanse of space, echoed into the homes of millions, signaling the dawn of a new era. The space age had officially begun. The launch of Sputnik 1 set the stage for a series of technological advancements that would allow us to explore the cosmos like never before. This seminal moment marked the birth of the satellite era, shifting our perspective on our position in the universe. No longer were we mere inhabitants of Earth. We had become active explorers of the celestial sphere. And with that, the era of satellites was born, forever changing our perspective on our position in the universe. The launch of Sputnik spurred what we now refer to as the space race, an intense competition between the United States and the Soviet Union. This era was characterized by a rapid proliferation of satellite launches, as each superpower sought to outdo the other in this celestial chess game. The stakes were high and the rewards immense. The race to the stars was not just about technological superiority, but also about demonstrating ideological supremacy. As satellites became the pawns in this geopolitical game, the number of these celestial objects began to multiply rapidly. The world watched in awe as the sky above became a stage for this grand spectacle. As the space race intensified, other nations too felt the cosmic pull. Countries like France, Japan, and China, among others, began their own satellite programs, adding to the growing number of artificial celestial bodies. This period saw the birth of numerous space agencies worldwide. The Indian Space Research Organization, the European Space Agency, and the Japan Aerospace Exploration Agency are just a few examples of entities that emerged from this period of accelerated space exploration. While the space race may have begun as a two-horse race, it quickly evolved into a global endeavor. Nations across the world recognized the strategic, scientific, and commercial potential of satellite technology. The result was a boom in satellite launches, transforming the once serene heavens into a bustling orbital highway. From weather forecasting and communication to navigation and scientific research, satellites became integral to various aspects of modern life. The satellite boom was not just about reaching for the stars, but also about harnessing their potential to improve life on Earth. So, from a solitary Sputnik, we reached a point where hundreds of satellites were orbiting Earth. The sky above was no longer just a canvas of twinkling stars, but also a testament to human ingenuity and ambition. Fast forward to the 21st century, and we are in the midst of a new kind of satellite revolution. This isn't a race between superpowers, but a surge driven by ambitious private companies who have taken the reins in shaping our future in space. Enter SpaceX, OneWeb, Amazon, and others, corporations that have turned their gaze upwards, towards the infinite expanse of the cosmos. These companies have not only dreamed of reaching the stars, but they've made it their mission to make space more accessible than ever before. SpaceX, for instance, has been launching satellites at an unprecedented rate, aiming to create a mega-constellation in low Earth orbit called Starlink. This network of satellites is designed to provide high-speed internet coverage across the globe, revolutionizing how we connect with each other. OneWeb and Amazon have similar ambitions, with their respective satellite constellations in the works. It's an exciting time, but also a time of rapid change. As of this year, 2024, the number of satellites orbiting our planet has skyrocketed. Just a few years ago, in September 2021, there were about 7,500 satellites in low Earth orbit. Today, that number has grown significantly, and it's projected to continue rising as these private companies push forward with their ambitious plans. The growth has been so swift that it's become a challenge to keep track. Every day, new satellites are launched, adding to an already crowded space around our planet. It's a testament to human ingenuity and our ceaseless drive to explore and innovate. But what does this mean for our future? With so many satellites in orbit, how will this affect our lives, our planet, and our exploration of the cosmos? These are questions we'll continue to grapple with as we step further into this new era. With the rise of these private space companies, the number of satellites has soared into the thousands. With this great leap in satellite numbers, new challenges have emerged. The bustling traffic in low Earth orbit has led to a significant increase in space debris. Imagine a bustling highway in the sky, but instead of cars, We have pieces of defunct satellites and spent rocket stages whizzing around at mind-boggling speeds. These fragments pose a real threat, potentially colliding with functioning satellites and causing damage or even triggering a domino effect, known as the Kessler syndrome. Now, let's bring our gaze back down to Earth for a moment. The launch of these satellites isn't exactly a walk in the park for our planet. Rocket launches contribute to atmospheric pollution, releasing carbon emissions and other chemicals into the atmosphere. While the impact may seem negligible compared to other sources of pollution, it's a factor we must consider as the frequency of launches increases. But the challenges don't stop there. The surge in satellite numbers also interferes with astronomy. The satellites streak across the night sky, their reflective surfaces catching the sun's light and outshining celestial bodies. This light pollution affects both amateur stargazers and professional astronomers, disrupting observations and research. But fear not, the situation isn't all doom and gloom. Efforts are underway to tackle these challenges head-on. Companies are exploring innovative solutions for debris removal, such as using nets, harpoons, or even robotic arms to capture and deorbit defunct satellites. Strategies are also in the works to mitigate the environmental impact of satellite launches, though these face their own logistical and technological hurdles. As we continue to reach for the stars, we must also ensure that we preserve the beauty and accessibility of our night sky for future generations.